Good morning and Good morning and welcome to yet another meeting of Sattvic Toastmaster Club for Healthy Living. I am Toastmaster Aniket, your third and deadline for today's meeting. At Sattvic Toastmasters, we strive to inspire personal and professional growth, all while embracing a healthy approach to living. Let us take a moment to remember what the mission of Toastmasters Club is. The mission of Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. To ensure that the meeting runs seamlessly, let us please keep the following ground rules in mind. Speakers are requested to have caution when talking about sensitive topics such as sex, religion, or politics during the meeting. Please turn on your camera and ensure your microphone is muted when you are not speaking to avoid background noise. Please do not interrupt when someone else is speaking. Kindly rename yourself with the role prefix in front of your name, and if you are a guest, please prefix guest in front of your name. Our club, Sattvic Toastmasters, is focused on wellness and healthy living, and we take any information shared here with thoughtful consideration. Please remember that any or all information shared here is not a medical advice and it is for general purposes only. And we request you to consult a qualified professional before making any health decisions. Without any further delay, let me invite Toastmaster Vikram for his opening presidential address. Toastmaster Vikram is a corporate employee and working as technology manager in Otis Elevators in Hyderabad. He is a TEDx speaker and author of the book You Can Transform. Over to
Thank you so much, Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Aniket, for that lovely introduction, and welcome you all to yet another wonderful meeting of Sattvic Toastmasters. Is my speaker? Am I audible?
Sir, in
Yeah,
between
now
it is breaking, sir. In between it is breaking.
yeah, now it's
Now
okay.
I'm okay. Thank you so much for confirming. And yes, so first of all, I would like to acknowledge the presence of the district officer, the ex-district officer Toastmaster, this distinguished Toastmaster Mayuri here, who has joined our Sattvic Toastmasters Club recently. And let's give a big round of applause for distinguished Toastmaster Mayuri to taking the decision to join our club and bless us with her knowledge and guidance at Sattvic Toastmasters.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you so
distinguished
much.
Toastmaster Mayuri, would you like to give a brief introduction about your journey of Toastmasters and why you joined Sattvic Toastmasters?
Thank you so much, Vikram. And hello, everyone. Good morning and good evening, good afternoon, if there are people from other parts of the world. I grew up in the cluster of Hyderabad, Telangana as a Toastmaster. And since we are all aware that the districts are now being realigned, and so my home club, I live in Nagpur, is being aligned to Maharashtra. So that was a little bit of a slight upsetting moment for me when I felt that I'm going to be distanced away from my family. I call this part of the world my family. And so I was looking for a club, an online club, of course, because I live in Nagpur. And that's how I came across Sattvic. And because I've been into leadership, so I've been seeing consistently how Sattvic Toastmasters Club has been performing despite not 20, 25 members on roll, but still we keep going. And that speaks volumes of the leadership of the number of people that we have here. It's not about how many we have, it's about how well we do whatever we do. So thank you so much for all the members of Sattvic who have welcomed me, and I look forward to being able to contribute as and when I can. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Mayuri. It is our privilege to have you in our club. So we are going to have good time with you and learning from you and learning from each other. Thank you so much for that introductory note. And as we all know, at Sattvic Toastmasters, we focus on healthy living, right? So Toastmasters is more than just a meeting platform, right? We create leaders, we shape new leaders, we give them a platform for their voices, right? Each time we gather, we take a step forward to become better at our communication and become strong leaders. Today promises to be an exciting journey of learning, encouragement, and growth again. And whether you are a seasoned speaker or attending this meeting for the first time, you are in the right place, let me tell you. Because all of us joined one day as a beginner, right? So, because here every voice matters. Whether you are a seasoned speaker or you are just a beginner, every voice matters and every effort is celebrated. So, with that, let me see whom we have as our guest today in our meeting. So, I see Toastmaster, I see Deepak. Okay, Deepak is a timer and he's a Toastmaster. Let me invite Gayatri. Gayatri, are you? I think you're a guest. Would you like to give a brief introduction about you, Gayatri?
Sorry, I don't know anything. How would I like
Yeah. This
my
is the first time
education
you're
or
attending. Yeah.
yeah,
This is the first time. Okay, let me help you. So you can just start with giving a brief introduction about you and
yeah, okay
how
then.
you came to know about Toastmasters. Is this your first meeting, second meeting? Like you can just start like that and give a 2 lines of your introduction.
Okay then. My name is Gayatri. I know that the Toastmaster is a good platform to learn or to perform well at the meetings or something. I came across my uncle told me to join this.
Mm-hmm.
Searched for Vijayawada club. I am from Vijayawada.
Okay.
There is no club here like that. Not happening
Mm-hmm.
right now. So
Okay.
that I met some Vijayawada club person. He told me
Okay.
that online session is the good platform to know about that. So I have
Mm-hmm.
came across that. I have completed my B.Tech,
Mm-hmm.
so I want to. Sorry,
Wonderful. Wonderful. No, no,
is
no.
there
You are
any?
absolutely perfect. You are very much correct on the way that you introduced yourself, and you are in the right place, let me tell you. And you are at
Thank you.
Sattvic Toastmasters Club. So we are from Hyderabad. And though
Okay,
our club is registered in Hyderabad, we are an online club. So you will see people joining from multiple places, not only in Vijayawada, you will see people joining from Kolkata,
yeah,
from North, South, and everywhere, right? Even from international
yeah.
candidates to join us. So, yeah, and first of all, welcome you to this Toastmasters session. And today we are having
Thank you.
our session. The theme is "The Future Is Yours." So, if you have not attended any Toastmasters meeting, this is a regular Toastmaster meeting. Like you will have prepared speeches, table topics, and evaluation. I'll be
Okay,
introducing that in a bit. And just
okay.
stay with us till the end and enjoy the meeting.
Yeah,
And I'm
thank
sure
you.
you're going to learn a lot, during the
Thank you,
process.
everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And we have, I saw one more guest, but I think he has dropped. Okay, without any further ado, let's get started with our session. Once again, welcome you all as the Toastmaster of the day. Today, I'll be the Toastmaster of the day as well. And today, we have a wonderful theme. The theme is "The Future Starts Today." I want to hear from some of you, like, what was the first thought which came to your mind the moment you saw this theme coming through? Can someone just unmute and say, like, what was the first thought you got when you saw this theme on the poster? Anyone?
Live in the present.
Live in the present. Okay. Who was that? Was it
Namonasundaram. Yeah.
Toastmaster? Oh, okay. Dr.
Namonasundaram.
Toastmaster Dr. Mohanasundram. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Thank you.
adding that. And okay, living in the present. That was a great take. Anyone else?
Do not wait for a better tomorrow to begin something. Today itself
Yes.
is that today we need to begin something because this is all about procrastination and all things. That's what I believe. This is the first thought which
Yeah,
comes into my mind.
you are absolutely right. The future is something you can create today, right? So the future starts with today. Every decision you do, or every decision you take for for what you want to become has to be done today. Let's say you want to become a distinguished Toastmaster in 1 year. For that, what is going to be the first step that you're going to take? That starts today, right? So that's what is the theme all about. And before we get into the theme, let me explain the structure of today's meeting. So today we have three sections as with any other Toastmasters meeting. First, we will have the prepared speeches, and then we will have the table topics, and then we will have the general evaluation, right? So for that, I think we will be having different role players. So before we start the meeting, I'm going to introduce our general evaluator, who's none other than our Toastmaster Varghese, who's going to introduce the tag team. Let me read a few lines of introduction about Toastmaster Varghese. Toastmaster Varghese is joining us for quite a long time in all our meetings, and Toastmaster Varghese is a very active member of Sattvic Toastmasters. So Toastmaster Varghese has presented a lot of nice topics for our club. As a Toastmaster of the Day, he has played multiple roles, and today he is going to play the role of general evaluator, and he's from Kerala. He has a positive and happy outlook in life, and he currently works as an electrical engineer in oil field in Oman. Outside of his work, he has a great passion for farming and music. He is always eager to maximize his potential for both personal growth and the benefit of others. So let's put our hands together and welcome Toastmaster Varghese as General Evaluator for today.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikram, and good morning, the Toastmasters and guests over here. First of all, thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikram, for giving me such a wonderful opportunity to be here, as once again as the GE of this meeting. I know that we are all eagerly awaiting to hear from the speakers, the evaluators, and all the other stuffs. And we know that there are many people, key role players, are working behind the scenes to make sure that the meeting is going in a very smooth way. And they are here to take out all our, to make our language in better shape and make us good leaders and communicators. So with that, I would like to introduce the key role players of today's meeting, the tag team. And today here we got tag team as our timer. Our timer today is none other than Toastmaster Deepak. Toastmaster Deepak, please unmute yourself and tell us more about your role as a timer.
Yeah,
Toastmaster
understand.
time.
I'll
Deepak,
share the
please.
cards. I'll share the cards. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me tell you. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished Toastmasters and my dear guests. Today, I am not just your timer. I am your guardian of excellence. For prepared speeches, I'll show the green card at 5 minutes, yellow card at 6 minutes, and red card at 7 minutes, with a 30 seconds of grace period given to everyone to wrap up this speech. And for the table topic section, I'll show the green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1.5 minutes, and red card at 2 minutes. Again, with the grace period of 30 seconds to wrap the speech. And I will be standing here ensuring that every message is given perfectly and precisely on time. And I will be back with my report when called by General Evaluator. And I send the request. Okay. I send the
Thank you
request
so
to I send the request to host to share the, but he didn't accept it.
Yeah, I have accepted. Please check now.
Okay, thank you.
Toastmaster Deepak, you're done?
Yeah, done.
Thank you so much. And did you show the parts? I couldn't see.
Yeah,
Because he's just,
actually, host allowed me to share now. In while I'm
ah,
speaking,
okay. Can you please, yeah, you can take 1 more minute and just show us the cards. So it will be helpful for the speakers and evaluators.
yeah,
Can you show it now?
let me show you.
Yeah, please.
Oh, sorry. Screen share stop. Okay.
Okay, no issue. Let's not waste the time. Toastmaster Deepak, you please get ready. By the timing, I'll call our counter.
Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Deepak, for that wonderful briefing. And here we go to our counter. Akon, who's recently joined in a club as a Toastmaster to improve his communication skills. And he is a veterinarian from Coimbatore and working in a private company as Senior General Manager, handling breeder and hatchery operations. And a great Toastmaster here, Toastmaster Mohana Sundaram. Toastmaster Mohana Sundaram, the stage is all yours for tell about your role as an accountant.
Okay. Good morning. Greetings to Toastmaster Vikram, fellow Toastmasters and guests. The purpose of the R counter is to note words and sounds that are used as crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds, including er. I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase such as I, or this means, this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mohana Sundaram. And here we go to a person who has, multiple hats in today's meeting. Toastmaster Vikram, the stage is to you to brief about grammarian's role.
Thank you once again, Toastmaster Verghese, for introducing the grammarian role. I'm going to share my screen. So, as a grammarian for today, I'll be playing two things. I'll be the English teacher for you, where I will be checking the grammar usages by all the speakers whenever they are on the stage. So I'm going to pay close attention to the kind of grammar you're using and the words. And if somebody is using some good words, I'll be noting it down and providing that list of good words at the end. And also, if there is an improvement I can find in any speaker's speech, I'll also be noting down such instances so that the speaker can improve his diction, his grammar, and the word usages. Apart from that, I'll also be introducing you with the word of the day and the idiom of the day. So every speaker, whoever is speaking today, is expected to use the word of the day and the idiom of the day at least once during the course of this meeting. So the word of the day for today is tenacity. The meaning is the quality of being determined and persistent. I hope everyone can see my screen, right? Can I have a thumbs up? Okay. So let me see. Okay, so if you want to use this word as an adjective, then you can use it as tenacious. And the meaning is showing tenacity, determined and unwilling to give up. So when you are very sure that you're going to win a match, that means you are tenacious. So let me give an example. The team's tenacity carried them through extra time and into the finals. One more example, her tenacity helped her overcome stage fear and become a confident speaker. So this is going to be the word of the day for today. And I want any volunteer from the meeting to come forward to use this word of the day. Can someone please come forward? Okay, let me call. Can I have Toastmaster Gauri use this word in her example sentence?
Sure, Vikram. So, our tenacity helped us to consistently attend Toastmaster meetings to improve ourselves.
Great. Thank you so much, Gauri, for using the word of the day in an example sentence. And next, let's move on to the idiom of the day. The idiom of the day for today is seize the opportunity, which means to take advantage of a chance or opportunity when it becomes available. So, an extended meaning to this idiom of the day is act promptly when a good chance arises. So, today, when I posted the message on the chat group, anybody wants to take up roles, I think people came and grabbed the role, right? That means you seize the opportunity. Today, we see Timer Ganesh coming from Pragati Toastmasters, we see Toastmaster Varghese, who has taken the G role. All of you have seized the opportunity to take up these role and improve your communication today, right? So that is an example, good example of this idiom of the day. And what other things it is similar to? The idiom of the day, seize the opportunity, is similar to make most of a chance and also to grab the opportunity. You can also use, instead of seize the opportunity, to grab the opportunity or make the most of a chance. This is a similar usages of this idiom of the day, seize the opportunity. So let's see the example given here. Toastmaster gives us many chances to grow, but we must seize the opportunity to step onto the stage. The goalkeeper sees the opportunity to become the hero of the match. Okay, once again, can I have some volunteers here to use the idiom of the day? Seize the opportunity. Can I have Dr. Mohana Sundaram use the idiom of the day? You're on mute if you're speaking, sir.
Hello, good morning. Yeah, when they presented the role players, I seized the opportunity to become an accountant of this.
Yes, absolutely. That's really great that you have used the idiom of the day. So I request all of you, whomever is coming on the stage today, to be conscious and use this word of the day and the idiom of the day. Tenacity is the word of the day, and the idiom of the day is seize the opportunity. With that, I hand over the stage back to you, General Evaluator Varghese.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikram, for the elaborate way of briefing about grammarian's role. And that sums up the role player's introduction. And if Toastmaster Deepak is ready, you can display. Otherwise, stage back to Toastmaster of the day. And I wish you all members a very wonderful Toastmasters meeting with a lot of learning, growth, and enjoyment. Thank you so much. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day. You are on mute. You are on mute, Toastmaster Vikram.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Varghese. And let's get back to our theme a little bit. For that, I'm going to share my screen once again. Okay. Let's look at our theme in detail. So our theme today is nothing but the future starts today. As Toastmaster Varghese said, and Toastmaster Dr. Mohana Sundaram said, living in the present moment and taking the opportunity whenever it comes, right? And taking the first step what you want to live in the future. So if you look at the theme today, it very clearly says that the future is something you have to create, right? By the actions you do right now. But if you don't know what you want to do in future, how will you take the right action today? Right? So that's what this theme is all about. What you want to do in your life. So you should have that goals very clearly set so that you can take the right action today. So let me ask some of you here, what is your one goal that you want to achieve in the next 1 year? If I ask that question, uh, who can come forward and answer that? If I ask you, like, what is that one goal you want to achieve in the next 1 year?
Can I go
Can I
ahead?
hear from? Yes, please.
Okay. So one thing that I really want to work upon is professionally how to stay ahead of my peers, because it's a very competitive world, especially with the AI coming in. I need to figure out what to do and how to integrate it into my work so that I stay ahead of my peers. And that's something that really requires my action right now, right today. That's something that I have to work on.
Great, great. I think that's really an apt goal that you have set. that you want to run parallelly with AI or upskill yourself on AI, right? That's the goal.
Yes,
And
yes.
what is the one action that you think you should take today for achieving that goal in the next 1 year?
Learn a little bit more about how AI works in foreign languages because that's my profession. And so I have to figure out how not to go jobless with AI replacing teachers. But then I think it's more about finding out how to use AI to my advantage. So that's something that I will be doing very soon.
Great. Of course, AI will not be able to replace our energy, right? The energy that you put forward, I think it cannot be, it is irreplaceable. So you cannot expect AI to provide that emotions, the energy, the encouragement that a human being can provide. So, of course, we all have to learn AI, but I don't think it's going to replace us. It will definitely advance us to a level which, we are. Which we cannot even think about. So that's what happens today in the real world. And anyone else wants to share your goal? Thank you, Mayuri, for sharing your goal. And anyone else?
Okay.
Let me hear. Yes, please.
I want to be a most effective team builder because we are having a project and I have to recruit more people into our team. So for that, I need to have more listening skills, then talk and then precise, and then motivate the team to become a better team.
Okay.
That's my goal of this year.
So you want to become a better team leader. Is that your goal?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And what is the action you said you're going to take today for that?
Listen more.
Improve your listening skills.
That's
And that's why you joined the Toastmaster, and today you're taking up the accounter role as well, right?
Yes,
That's going to
yes,
improve your listening
absolutely.
skills as well. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Dr. Mohan Sundaram, for adding that. Anyone, any one person, last person, before we jump into our regular session? Anyone wants to add what is your goal and what is the one action that you're going to take today for achieving that goal in the next 1 year? Can I have Toastmaster Mantesh?
Yes, sir. So my goal achieve in 1 year. So I want to become a better speaker. I want to become a public speaker. So what action I am taking is I joined Toastmasters and also I'm giving presentations in my organization in company.
Great. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing your goal and the one action that you're planning to take from today. And with that, let's move on to our first section of this meeting, which is nothing but the prepared speeches. So we have two speeches today. And on that line, the first speaker for today is Toastmaster Amruta. Let me see what we have uh, about Toastmaster Amruta. Toastmaster Amruta, the moment I posted her the message on the chat, she was the first person to reply and say that I want to take a speaker slot. And I was so excited to hear. I'm really so excited even now for hearing her speech. And Toastmaster Amruta is from Pragati Toastmasters Club, and I think she is taking up this role for the first time in the Sattvic Toastmasters. And let me call her evaluator, who is none other than our DTM Mayuri, to come forward and explain the objectives of the speaker and the speech. And so the
Thank you so much.
Toastmaster. Mhm.
Okay, you will be introducing me, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, I thought of reading a little bit of introduction about you, DTM Mayuri. Just give me a little bit, few seconds more. Distinguished Toastmaster Mayuri Asudani is a French language trainer by profession and a Toastmaster by passion. Currently, she is serving as the immediate past district director. She has served in several leadership roles in the district and at the club level. She has been featured 4 times in the International Toastmasters magazine. She loves to travel and collect souvenirs. Her favorite mantra is, if not now, then when? By the way, I have met Toastmasters Mayuri a couple of times, and I'll tell you, the energy you carry is really, really infectious. So I really have seen you on stage as a trio, as one of the person on the trio, and I have received awards from you as well. So it's really a very prestigious moment to be with you on the stage. And thank you so much, Mayuri, for joining us again, once again, for this evaluator role, and over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Vikram. And I'm really humbled by the introduction as well as the fact that you remember me on the stage, whereas I probably do not have recollection. There have been so many occasions when I've had to be in the leadership capacity. But today I am an evaluator in this meeting. My target speaker is Toastmaster Amrita, who's currently pursuing her path presentation mastery. She's at level 1, project 3. And in this project, she has to work on vocal variety and body language. Now, as we develop ourselves as public speakers, it's not only the content, but it is also how we deliver that content, which is just as important. And therefore, Amrita is working specifically in this particular speech on these two aspects, vocal variety and body language. When I evaluate, I will be focusing more on these aspects, but along with it, of course, all the good parts of a good speech, a beginning, body, conclusion, all of that will also be taken into consideration. And I'll give a detailed evaluation report later on when the general evaluator will call me. Thank you and all the best to Amrita. Back to you, Toastmaster Vikram.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Mayuri. Now, can I have a Toastmaster Amrita on video? Toastmaster Amrita. Let me see.
Let me make sure that am I visible and audible?
Yes, you are visible and audible. Toastmaster Amrita, can you see the timer cards?
Yeah, I can see the timer cards.
All right. Toastmaster Amrita, the moment I choose myself. The moment I choose myself, Toastmaster Amrita.
Just a second, sir. Yeah. There is a difference between being invited and being included. There is a difference between being present and being valued. And I learned that difference in the most unexpected way. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I'm Toastmaster Amrita. Raise your hands. Have you ever gone somewhere feeling important but returned home feeling optional? I can see a few rise of hands. Thank you for the responses. Let me share you a quick story. Recently, I attended an event outside my regular circle. To be honest, I was not fully sure about going. It was a little far, so I almost decided to skip it. But someone I trusted encouraged me. When someone important asks you to come, you will go. Not just with your presence, but with your expectations. So I went. I went hoping to learn something new. I went hoping to enjoy the experience. And yes, I went expecting to feel included. The event was lively. There were speeches, laughter, energy everywhere. People were excited, capturing moments, celebrating the stage, whatnot, everything. At that moment, I too expressed that I wanted to capture a small moment there. Nothing big, just something meaningful for me. And the response was simple. Capture us first, we'll do yours next. And guess what? The next never came. The moment moved forward, the excitement continued, but I stood there with a quiet understanding. It wasn't about a picture. It was about the priority. I said myself, it's okay, and I moved on. Later, while returning back to home, another small moment happened. While it was time to sit, I naturally assumed that we would continue the day together, like we had planned it. But plans change without words. The seats get filled, the conversation shifts, and you find yourself sitting with someone new while the person you came with is laughing somewhere else. Again, nothing dramatic happened. No harsh words, no arguments, just a small space where I thought I belonged. In that small space, I learned something big. I realized that I don't expect to be the center of attention. I realized that I don't expect the special treatment, but I do expect this consistency. If someone values you when you're alone with them, but slowly forgets when others arrive, that difference speaks louder. Because sometimes silence teaches us stronger lessons than confrontation ever can. On the way back, I asked myself a question: why am I feeling this way? And the answer was honest, because I gave importance. I adjusted my plans, I trusted the invitation, I showed up fully. When you show up fully, you naturally expect to feel seen. But here is what I understood that day. Not everyone know how to value consistency. Some people connect based on their convenience, and some people shift based on their comfort. And that's not always cruelty. Sometimes it is immaturity. That realization changed something inside me. I decided I will still talk normally. I will still be kind, and I will not create any drama, but I will protect my emotional energy. I will not invest when I am optional, and I will not shrink myself with someone changing their priorities, and I will not measure my worth with someone shifting their attention. Because self respect is not loud. It doesn't fight, it doesn't prove, but it quietly adjusts. That event taught me more than the speeches I heard that day. It taught me that growth is not just about standing confidently on stage, speaking in front of everyone, but it is also about sitting alone, feeling disappointed, and still choosing not to become better. And today, if you ever find yourself sitting in a room where your presence feels smaller than your efforts, don't react immediately. Don't blame yourself. Just observe and then choose yourself. Because the right people will never make you compete for the basic inclusion. They will never promise next and they will never forget. And they will not shift when the crowd grows. Until those people come, be your own consistency and be your own priority, and never return home thinking you're optional. You are amazing. Just choose yourself. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Wow, what a wonderful speech we had today. Can we give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Amrita for delivering such a powerful and impactful speech today? So, Toastmaster Amrita, let me tell you, you have shown tenacity and determination today while delivering your speech. All the best for your upcoming speeches. I totally enjoyed it. Let's give 1 minute of silence for everyone to pass their comments to Toastmaster Amrita. So you can pass the comments either on the chat or you can send her a personal note. So timer, would you like to have the time for set for 1 minute?
Maybe while speaker is speaking, and can we remove the timer and only spotlight the timer?
Sure, sure. Usually that's how we do it, but today we wanted to make sure that the timer is visible. But timer, you can. What I
When
will do is I will unpin
when
you.
green card time comes, then you can start pinning along with the speaker.
Okay, sure. So you have a yellow card. Please send your comments to her. You wanted to say how her speech was, whether you liked her speech, or you see something, what was a bulb on moment in her speech. All of those you can send it to her. It's going to make her day today. To me, it was an excellent speech. Early morning, hearing such an impactful speech is always very special. And thank you so much, Speaker One, Toastmaster Amrita. So now we have crossed the 1 minute time. So you can still go ahead and send the comments on the chat. But I'm going to invite the speaker number two, who is none other than Toastmaster Aniket. And Toastmaster Aniket has been with Sattvic Toastmasters for the last 1 year now. And he is the Sergeant at Arms, and he is also a VP membership for Sattvic Toastmasters Club. He is IT professional by uh, the nature of his work. And Toastmaster Aniket is very, very studious and energetic. And today he's going to present his speech. And the evaluator for Toastmaster Aniket is our Toastmaster Gauri. Toastmaster Gauri is again an active member who keeps visiting Sattvic Toastmasters whenever we need some roles to be taken. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gauri, for coming forward and taking up the evaluator role for today. And over to you to present the objectives of the speakers.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Vikram. Good morning, everyone. My target speaker, Toastmaster Aniket, he's pursuing a path in leadership development, and currently he's going to give his speech in Level 2, Project 2. And the purpose of this particular speech is for member to understand his leadership style and also to share some aspect of his leadership style or discuss any kinds of leadership styles in general. So all the best, Toastmaster Aniket, and I'll give my detailed evaluation when called upon by the evaluator. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Vikram.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gauri. Toastmaster Aniket, can I have this speech title, please?
Yeah, it is leadership styles.
Okay. The leadership styles, Toastmaster Aniket. Toastmaster Aniket, the leadership styles.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram, for the introduction. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My name is Aniket, and the topic for my today's speech is leadership styles. Every great leader around us has a leadership style that is unique to them and includes the traits they have developed over time. Great leaders have the tendency of helping others and the people whom they lead to become a better version of themselves and improve the work they are doing.
Sorry to interrupt, Toastmaster Aniket. We are hearing some disturbance in the speech. Can we restart the speech? If you can just fix that audio issue. Just speak up. I'll let you know if the audio is better.
Yeah, now I'm audible.
Yes, now it's better, much better.
Uh, Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My name is Aniket, and the topic for my today's speech is leadership style. Every great leader around us has a leadership style that is unique to them and that includes the traits they have developed over time during their experience as a leader. Uh, yeah. Great leaders have the tendency of helping others and the people whom they lead become better in the work they do. My today's speech is about the purpose of leadership, the quality of a great leader, and the different leadership styles and attributes. So, firstly, coming to the purpose of leadership. So, in Toastmasters, we have different leaders who are the executive committee members. They are responsible for the uh, smooth functioning of the club and also the uh, smooth functioning and conducting the meetings properly. They are also responsible for guiding the new members for to improve their roles and also to become better in public speaking and leadership. In general, leaders have the responsibility of ensuring that the work functions seamlessly and also there is a balance of work among all the team members. So now coming to what are the qualities of a good leader? So a good leader is optimistic as well as a good leader has a high level of integrity. Also, good leaders have very good communication skills and they lead by example. So, now coming to the various leadership styles. So, there are various leadership styles. So, some of them are firstly coming to democratic leadership style. So, in this leadership style, uh, uh, in this type of leader, there is a consensus-based decision making. This type of leader often gives his team members the chance to lead. Uh, everyone's opinion is taken before making an important decision. This type of leadership style is extremely helpful when the expertise of all team members is required to make some decision. However, this type of leadership style may not be very helpful when the time is less or the members lack the expertise to make quality contributions. In the pathways question, when I attempted the quiz, I also got this leadership style as my dominant leadership style. So, next coming to coaching leadership style. This type of leader often trains his team members to become better in their roles. This type of leadership style, this type of leader believes that by helping and by training his team members, they will be able to do better in their work or jobs and thus uh, have a better team. So this type of leadership style is extremely helpful when the team members are not trained enough or need guidance. However, this type of leadership style may not be very helpful when the team members are adverse to change or the time is less. I got this leadership style as my second most leadership style. Next, coming to authoritative leadership style. This type of leader often focuses on long-term direction and end goals. So this type of leadership style is extremely helpful when some work needs to be done in less time or some goal needs to be done. However, this type of leadership style is not very helpful when the team members require more guidance or support regarding the work. This type of leader often has more experience in knowledge than his team members. So, next coming to innovative leadership style. This type of leader often focuses on creativity and improve the whole creative ideas and innovative things. Uh, this type of leadership style is extremely helpful when some complex problem needs to be solved. Uh, for example, Toastmasters, one may conduct different kinds of meetings or like different formats of meetings. This is an example of leadership style. So, so with this, I would like to say that every leader may have multiple traits of multiple leadership styles. And so it is very important for leaders to like learn about the different leadership styles and try to and and try to understand which leadership style they are going to maintain and which they are taking, and try to follow to those. So I would like to comprise my speech as the everyone to learn more about this leadership style and try to score about leadership style. Thank you, and over to
Thank you, Toastmaster Aniket. So we could hear some disturbances throughout the speech, but I think if I don't know if the evaluator was able to hear the complete speech. What do you think, Toastmaster Gaudi? Will you be able to evaluate the speech today? Or
I'll evaluate the speech. There's disturbance, but still
oh,
I'll evaluate.
fine. Okay, great. Thank you so much. And before you start the next coming on the next speaker or any table topics, I request you to fix your mic or Toastmaster Aniket, because from my end at least I could hear some echoes. But otherwise, it was such a wonderful speech. I really, it's a most important topic to understand our leadership style. But let me ask you one question. So at Sattvic Toastmasters, which leadership style did you see among us? Toastmaster Aniket, where are you? I'm not seeing you on camera.
yeah.
Yes. Which is the prominent leadership style you see at Sattvic Toastmasters?
Sure, exactly.
Sorry?
Not sure actually.
Not sure. You can even say guess it, right?
Yeah. Coaching, I think maybe.
Coaching. Okay, great. I expected that, and you said that because most of us here are here to support juniors like you. And thank you for your speech. And let's have 1 minute of silence for people to send their feedback. I know today's there was an audio issue, but people who wanted to send your feedback, if you heard the speech, at least half the speech, you can just give your feedback to Toastmaster Aniket. And the next section is going to be table topics. So let's keep our fingers crossed for it. Thank you everyone for sending your comments to Toastmaster Aniket. And now we are going to the table topics round. Before we go to the table topics round, I want to ask you all one question. Okay, so let me just give me 2 minutes. Table topics master, Toastmaster Mantesh. So I want to pick a few of you and ask you one question. Okay, let me see who wants to answer. So if you want to change one thing in your life today so that you achieve your goal, whatever goal that you said in the beginning that you want to achieve in the next 1 year, what would that be? Let me rephrase it. Identify one small action that can change your life over the next 1 year. What is that one small action? I want someone who has not spoken in the first round to come forward. Let me hear
Can I
from.
speak?
Yes, please, Toastmaster Gauri.
So, just what is that one thing that I want to do is like every day, consistently, at least 10 to 15 minutes, I want to dedicate to learn something which will help me in reaching my goal. So, for me, the major goal that I have right now is how to integrate AI with the tasks that I do currently. So, for that, every day I'm taking out 15 to 20 minutes for sure, without any excuses, to learn how AI is being used and how it can be integrated with my thing. So what is that one thing that I learned from this is every day you just spend 15 to 20 minutes, but by the end of the week, the kind of learning that you accumulate for a week is too huge. So that is what I learned, the power of small habits, which we say atomic habits. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gauri, and that's really amazing. Even I have this goal to learn AI over time. But since I'm a technical person, we have to understand how AI works and architect solutions on AI. But when I hear the goals from you and Mayuri, how to integrate AI into your life, let me tell you, you can start using small. Start small by using ChatGPT or Google Gemini or some tools like that, because those are the ones even today I use to generate some content, right? And you can create pictures, and even in WhatsApp you have the Meta AI. So start using exploring those kind of chat tools, because those are the first step, and later you can start using tools which will automate your work. But to start with, I think these are the simplest tools you can start. You might already be using it. I just thought of adding that to you. So now we are going to the second section, which is the table topics. And today's table topics master is Toastmaster Mantesh, who is taking up this role for the first time. The Toastmaster Mantesh joined us, I think, 2 sessions back, and he's been very, very active in joining our meetings, taking up roles. In the last few weeks that I've observed, Toastmaster Mantesh has shown very high determination in learning. He's a sales professional, and I can hear and I can see a lot of inspiration he carries in treating his customers well and talking to his customers well and making their life easier. With that note, let me call our table topics master, Toastmaster Mantesh, onto the stage to take over the table topics now.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Vikram sir. Good morning, Toastmaster and guest. Today I am the table topic master of the day. This is an exciting session. In this session, I'll give participants impromptu topics, and you will have to speak on that topic for 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute is the minimum, and 2 minutes is the maximum. And this is a great opportunity to practice thinking and speaking on spot. So, who would like to be a volunteer first? Can I choose somebody?
Yeah, please raise your hands if you want to take up the topics.
Toastmaster. Okay. Toastmaster Arun. So here is the topic for you.
Yeah, sure.
If you can you hear me, Toastmaster
Yeah.
Arun?
Yes.
So here's a topic for you. If you could travel anywhere in the world tomorrow, where would you go and why? I'll repeat. If you could travel anywhere in the world tomorrow, where could you go and why? Over to Arun.
Good morning, Mantesh.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving such a good topic. Uh, yeah, where I should travel. Yeah, we can list out a lot of good places. With the AI also, we can get to know and plan so much about our journey and also the destination. We can find wonderful places all around the world. But coming to my scenario, if I have a chance, for sure, I'll go back to my hometown. It's been a month since I traveled. I see there is a lot of rain now, and the weather is, I can imagine the weather how it will be if I go back. I would like to see my home back there. I have to meet my family so I can be with them for at least a day or two. Yeah, I mean, the reason, yes, I miss. And also this time of the year where it is raining and you also just transitioning from summer to the rainy season. I mean, the experience over there is I cannot express. So it is truly amazing. Yeah, that's the place I chose rather than going elsewhere. Back to you, Toastmaster Mantrish.
Thank you, Aaron, for good yours speaking. And next, who wants to talk on next topic? Wants to? Yeah, Toastmaster Gauri, right? Chala. Who's got something?
Yes.
So for you, topic is what is one habit that has changed your life? I'll repeat. What is one habit that has changed your life? For two Toastmasters.
Have you ever wondered how reading a book can change you entirely? If you ask me this question, my answer is currently, books are my world. I started inculcating after reading my first book, Atomic Habits. I was so inspired, I made it a habit to read at least 15 pages a day. Initially, when I started, it was very hard. I used to sleep after reading 3 pages. And as soon as go to the fifth page or sixth page, I used to feel it was boring. Then I changed my approach. I made it at least 1 page a day. So once I was successfully able to read 1 page, I made it 2 pages and then made it 5 pages. And now, currently, I'm completing a book within 3 days. What or how this habit is helping me is every time when I'm going through a certain situation, this book, whatever I have read, it stands for my rescue. What should I do in this particular moment? Or what decision should I take in this situation? Everywhere, I'm actually going back to those sentences or those interesting lines that I've read in a book and I'm trying to implement it. Recently, I have read the book, How to Win and Influence, or How to Win Friends and Influence People. And then after that, immediately after reading the book, I was stuck in a situation where I wanted to convey something to the person which is very important for us at that particular point, and everyone there were struggling how to approach him or how do we do it. At that particular point, I remembered one thing from the book, that is, if you want someone to help you, first show them they are important to you. So I actually followed that approach and got the thing done. So for me, I would say building the habit of reading is currently helping me a lot. Thank you. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chala. So who wants to take a topic next?
We can have some guests also, Toastmaster Mantrish. We have a
Sure.
guest Gayatri. We
Yeah.
can ask her to.
Toastmaster Gayatri, you would like to take a topic?
She's a guest.
Yes.
She can take up a topic.
Sorry, I'm too new to that one.
Okay.
Yeah, you can still take up a topic and speak for 1 minute minimum, and you will see a green card if you after you have to speak till the green card is shown to you. Okay?
Yeah, you can give the topic. I'll try on that.
Sure, I'll just give you the topic. This is a simple topic. Uh, Describe a memorable trip you have taken. I'll repeat. Describe a memorable trip you have taken.
Yeah, sorry. I recently went to the Kashi. Sorry for the I went to the devotional trip with my parents. I enjoyed a lot. Where I explored more. I knew to the place and the language too. I'm new to that one, but I have experienced a lot. I have saw some people easily mingle with us where we are new to there. Also, they have mingled with us. So like that, I have enjoyed a lot with my parents and my siblings. We went the trip to the castle. Thank you.
Thank you, Gayatri. Well attempted. And who wants to talk next? Who I would like to take a topic? I'll just say Toastmaster Verghese. Can you take a topic? Yeah. If you were the Prime Minister for the day, what would you do? I'll repeat. If you were the Prime Minister for the day, what would you do? Toastmaster Verghese.
Have you ever noticed what is the main problem our students are facing, our kids are facing, the future generations? Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, I believe that if I get a chance to become the Prime Minister of this wonderful country, the most populated country, I would definitely take a step to enter into our younger generations, the students who's really suffering because of drugs. In earlier times, I remember in our young time, it was the smoking. But now smoking is not a part of their business now. They just went one step ahead now. So I believe that I will make a strong team in every regional level. There could be certain head in Delhi. And this is my dream as if I become a Prime Minister of India. Because this is the most menacing issue the whole India or the whole world is facing. It's not as tough as we think that to eradicate that drug mafia from our schools, from our country. Because we need to really work hard with some and clean leaders. We have many clean, good leaders in India. So I will make such a group in Delhi, and that will be cascading to the states and to the panchayat level, to the village level. Because it's not impossible. Just imagine just you assign someone, a particular person in a school to monitor this one. They can control it very easy way from our point of view because you are regular, you are a person who's monitoring there, so you are there in that school and you are monitoring all the students, so you know who are the culprit, so you don't have to chase everyone, you just need to chase only those students. It's not as tough as what we think. So I believe that this is the thing what I do, and also from as a prime minister, and my prime responsibility will be also to disrupt the supply chain. We need to work on the border level because we need to find out the resources and from where are we getting these drugs. So we need to disrupt that one. So ladies and gentlemen, please work on in our own level also. Take care of your kids. Just monitor them. Back to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Verghese. And next, who would like to take over? Toastmaster Mayuri, would you like to take a topic?
Hello. Yes, thank you, Tabletop Master. I will be
Yeah.
happy to take a
So
question.
here is a topic for you. What does leadership mean to you? I'll repeat. What does leadership mean to you?
Thank you, Table Topics Master, for that question. And if I may say, leadership to me means a huge amount of learning. And that learning is consistent. It requires great tenacity. It requires perseverance and huge doses of patience as well. Leadership is all about getting your act together, making sure that the team is also in sync with you and that everybody collaborates together. I was never a leader. And I know that the tagline of Toastmasters says, where leaders are made. Leaders are not born, but leaders are made. And so I did not have any such qualities within me when I stepped into leadership. However, I had an amazing support system all throughout, right from 2017 to date. It is these mentors, it is the support system that I owe immensely for the position that I have been able to lead throughout the last 8-9 years. So leadership is more about understanding what is it that we as a team want to achieve, And it is more important not to target the destination, but the journey, because the destination would be some end goal. However, it's a bunch of people who are coming together, working in sync for one idea, one goal. Not every time are we going to achieve that destination, that goal, and that success. Does that mean that we are not successful? No. If each member of the team has grown in whatever capacity they have contributed, in whatever team they have been a part of, if they have grown as a leader, then me as their leader, I will say that I've been a successful leader. So for leadership, for me, is all about setting the goals and helping the members of those teams also grow. The latest example is the one where we had our annual conference and where I was co-convener. We had about 8 teams who had chairs, co-chairs, and again, their team members. All I did was ensure that everyone was learning, everyone was growing, and everybody worked in sync like a jigsaw puzzle. And the success is for all to see. So I think that is where I feel that leadership is more about putting your team members first, and eventually everybody will be successful. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mayuri. The Toastmaster Vikram
We
sir.
have a guest. Yeah, I can take up, but we also have a guest, Shekhar. If you like to ask him if he wants to take a topic.
Toastmaster Shekhar, would you like to take a topic? Shekhar.
Okay, I can take up a topic.
Yeah,
if
Shekhar is
Shekhar
there. Shekhar is there.
Shekhar is unmuted. Yeah.
He's there, sir. He's there.
Yeah, yes.
Here's a topic for you, Shekhar. What
Okay.
motivates you to keep going during difficult times? I'll repeat. What motivates you to keep going during difficult times? Over to Toastmaster Shekhar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mahantesh, for a wonderful topic. So for me, it motivates to achieve higher levels and see progress in my life. So, right out of the college, and I always believe like life is not a yearly dead end or things you can't achieve by certain period of time, and so it is a continuous progress. Through that, I learned like one of the Toastmaster mentioned is that uh, instead of destination, like journey, enjoying journey would be uh, great, serve the greater purpose. So through that, I understood like I wanted to be always daily something you do for the life and progress for it. So for me, the motivation is keep learning at least one thing a day. And back to you, Toastmaster Mantis.
Thank you, Shekhar. Well attended. So Toastmaster Vikram sir. So
Sure.
here is the topic for you.
Toastmaster Mahandesh, Toastmaster Deepak, can you please check the time? Do you have more time to give the topics?
Actually, we can have a last speaker for today.
Yeah, please.
Table topic speaker.
Toastmaster. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Last topic.
Here is the topic. What is Toastmaster Vikram sir? It's for you.
Yeah.
What is your favorite book or movie and why? I'll repeat. What is your favorite book or movie and why?
My favorite book. Let me talk about the favorite book. Thank you so much for that topic, Toastmaster Mantesh. This helps me go back and think which book or a movie that I like the most. The first thing that comes to my mind, because I read a lot of books, by the way, like Toastmaster Gauri said, I have started this habit of reading books in the last few years. And the first book that comes to my mind, which is my most favorite book, is Awakening the Giant Within. So that book is really amazing because it has given me a lot of value, I would say. So what the most I like about this book is it actually resonates with my life. So everybody have an enormous potential within us. So the book says this. Everybody has the enormous potential within us, but it takes, a moment or a wake up call for you to invoke that giant within you, right? So you all might have seen that elephants tied to a rope and standing still, because it has been habituated to stand like that. When it was younger, the caretaker used to tie the elephant on the rope just to, protect it. But the elephant thinks that, still it cannot break open the rope. All of us are like that. Most of us are like that in our life, right? So this book actually taught me that very important message where all of us have that enormous potential and it requires a wake up call to let us know that it just takes a second for us to break open that beliefs which are pulling us back and unlock that giant within us. For example, now all of us are stepping up into this public speaking, and we none of us would have thought that okay, at some point we will go on a stage and give our speeches when we are starting our journey with Toastmasters. But it is my experience that over time, I think within 1 year, I happened to take the stage of a area contest and then once in a division contest last year, and it was really an amazing experience. So I felt like Toastmaster is that wake up call for me to invoke that public speaker with me. Thank you for this opportunity. Over to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram sir. So I would like to take one more. I want to give one more topic to Mr. Toastmaster Mohan sir. Would you like to
Yeah,
take a
but
topic?
sorry for that, Toastmaster Mantesh. I think Toastmaster Mayuri said she want to leave at 8:30.
Yeah.
Can we conclude it here?
Sure, sir. Sure.
Okay. Thank you so much, and we will see to get you back, Toastmaster Mohan Sundaram. The first person would be you for the next week. We will take the first topic next week. Okay, I'll keep a note of your name.
Okay.
Thank you very much. It's okay.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
so let's give a big round of applause for all our speakers. Thank you everyone for participating in the table topics session. Over to Toastmaster Vikram sir.
Thank you so much, Table Topics Master, Toastmaster Mantesh, for engaging us with such lovely topics. I could hear a lot of things, a lot of views, a lot of experiences from our speakers today. I really enjoyed the Table Topics round. And now it's time to move on to our general evaluation section. So the general evaluator for today is Toastmaster Verghese, and the stage is all yours, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikram. And yeah, as we all know that this is the final segment of this morning, and we all know the importance of this session. It's all about identifying the key areas of improvement and recognizing our strengths. So I know that Toastmaster Mayuri wants to leave as soon as possible. So let me uh, give the stage to Toastmaster Mayuri to evaluate the speech by Toastmaster Amrita. Toastmaster Mayuri, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Verghese. Today, I will be evaluating the speech that Toastmaster Amrita delivered. This was project 3 of level 1. So she's still a budding public speaker who's just taken a few steps. But what an amazing speech and what an amazing title. So my evaluation will be largely on 3 fronts. 1, everything that I found positive in the speech. 2, the slight improvements which I feel still can be accommodated. And I'll summarize towards the end of my evaluation. What I loved about this speech was number 1, the content, of course, something which is very relevant, where you choose yourself above others and you set priority to your own self. Number 2, I like the beginning because she asked questions, making sure everybody is available and attentive. So that was a wonderful beginning. Number 3, I like the whole flow from personal examples right till the end, where she gave us a message that she has learned and wants us to learn too. Number 5, I loved the hand movement, which was actually also the crux of the speech. She was standing while she delivered her speech, which we wanted to see. She moved to the left, moved to the right. Hand movement was good. We are a little restricted when it's an online platform. However, she was not rushing through the speech. The voice was well paced, well pronounced, and well articulated as well. I'll give you an example where I found the modulations were spot on. She said, don't expect special treatment, but I do value. See the stress. I do value. That's what voice modulation is about. There were so many instances where she gave very good phrases. She talked about silence and the moment I choose myself. But I think every time that I felt was with all these analogies and sentences, it was the voice modulation and the confidence that stepped into those words. The emphasis on certain points was very spot on. And that was what the entire project was essentially about, the specific purpose of body language and vocal variety. So I loved all these things about the speech that our Toastmaster Amrita delivered today. Now, let me say, what can we do to make this a better speech, maybe? I felt that the title was The Moment I Choose Myself. Now, I felt that the title came only towards the end of the speech when she concluded her speech and talked about choosing herself and prioritizing herself. However, I wish I had heard a reference to this title at least on a couple of more occasions in the speech. For example, when after the home incident, when she came about and talked about choosing herself, that was where she could have said, well, this is where I decided to choose myself. So choosing yourself over others, I felt as a title could have perhaps been integrated on a couple of more occasions. And the other thing was, when the first instance was about you going to a public event, the second was about coming back home and finding that on both occasions you are being sidelined. I wanted to look at one more episode which actually made you come back to how you prioritize yourself in another event, another episode. And this time you were not perturbed. This time you were not upset because you had already decided to prioritize yourself. So that one episode where you feel you've grown, you are more tenacious in your overall conduct, that would have been just the icing on the cake. So overall, I'll say you've done fantastically well in content and delivery both. It's only the slight conclusion that I would say I would want you to work on. And I wish you all the very best for your next project, Toastmaster Amrita. Back to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Verghese.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amada. As you're leaving, let me give you a feedback. Thank you so much for that, textbook evaluation, I can say. Because, I don't know when I would be reaching in that position to deliver such a wonderful evaluation and very spot on. And you haven't said anything unnecessary. You said you very spot on. Thank you so much. And before you leave, I would request to keep coming to this club. And your table topic speech is something which we want to all the Toastmasters has to listen every time and again, every now and then. This is a really wonderful table topic speech. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mayuri.
Thank you
And
so
with
much.
that,
If I may take your leave. Thank you, everyone. And I will see you next Sunday. Thank you once again.
thank you so much. Thank you. And let me continue my evaluation segment. Fellow Toastmasters and dear guest, as we all know that this evaluation segment is not about criticism, because I'm notorious in my friend circle about my open way of criticizing. So always take it in a positive way, because after all, my duty, my role is to help, learn, and grow and improve. This is our ultimate aim. As every piece of feedback, whether it's to the speaker or the evaluators, it's always a stepping stone to become a better version of yourself. So with that, let me call upon the evaluator number 2, Toastmaster Gauri, to evaluate the speech by Toastmaster Aniket. Toastmaster Gauri, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Verghese. A very good morning to fellow Toastmasters, dear guests, and a special good morning to my target speaker, Toastmaster Aniket. Understanding and adapting your leadership style according to the situation is a key to become a great leader. Kudos to you on choosing such a wonderful topic to present as a speech today. I would like to provide my evaluation in 3 segments: commendations, recommendations, and a challenge for your next speech. Coming to the commendations of your speech. What a wonderful content that you have come up with. You tried as much as you can to actually know more about different kinds of leadership styles, how this leadership style works, and what are actually each leadership style is. You very well articulated about each leadership style and try to explain it. And the second important thing, or second thing that I loved about your speeches, the way you related every leadership style with the Toastmaster proceedings. When you told this kind of leadership is followed as a part of this training program, we all here could relate with. Because when you learn something, if you are having examples, relevant examples to it, it becomes easier for even the new people to understand it well. So I really loved the way you try to explain it with the Toastmasters example. And third thing that I want to commend you on is your confidence, because with the kind of glitches that you have, with the kind of, because you had to restart your speech, but still you were not nervous when you started it again, and you were confident throughout your speech. Because when something is not going well, we always have that tension or fear, and we actually fumble in between and all. But I've not seen that nervousness throughout your speech. Kudos to you on that. Now, coming to the areas that I would like you to work upon is how do you start your speech? Because since you're starting with a very interesting topic, very informative speech, how do you start with such that audience in the room feels interested to know more about it? Instead of starting, I'm talking about a leadership style or something, you can start in this way saying, have you ever wondered how your leadership style would affect the people around you? And do you want to know more about it? Or something in such way, such that people around you feel curious to know what you're going to talk. So that will give more attention to your speech. And second thing is, throughout your speech, since you had a constant pitch, at point it felt like you're just reading it instead of delivering it. And the most important thing is your eye contact. So what I felt is throughout your speech, you are just looking down. Instead of that, if you look straight to the camera, we, even though we are virtual audience, we feel connected through that. So the challenge that I would like to give you for your next speech is, please maintain the eye contact throughout the speech and just little bit tweak the way you start your speech. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Verghese.
Wow, what a meticulous evaluation was that, Toastmaster Gauri. Thank you for that one. Now let me call upon Toastmaster Mohanasundaram for presenting the account report. Toastmaster Mohanasundaram.
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster. We start with the Toastmaster Gayatri. This is for the for further improvements only. 3 R's, 1 arm, 1 so, 1 but. And then when it comes to Toastmaster Verghese, 3 R's, 1 yeah, and then 1 you know, and then 3 ands, and 1 that. Then when it comes to Toastmaster Vikram, 4 R's, 2 so's, and then you know 2 times, and 4 times, sorry 1 time, and then Toastmaster Vikram used twice the tenacity, used twice. The Toastmaster Amruta, 1 time yeah, and then Toastmaster Mayuri, she used tenacity twice, and then Toastmaster Aniket, 12 times, 1 time, so 5 times, yeah 2 times, and then and 1 time, the 2 times, and then this type 2 times. The Toastmaster Gauri, 2 times, so 2 times. The Toastmaster Magantes, 7 times, and then Toastmaster Arun, 1 time, but 1 time, yeah 3 times. Then Toastmaster Sakar, 5 times, so 2 times, and 1 time. And then this time we are unable to use the idiom of the day for this day. No one has used. Hope we will use in the next meeting. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Verghese.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mohana Sundaram. Yeah, you seized the opportunity. What a
Yes, thank you.
tenacious report. And I think you might not have heard. I think 2, 3 Toastmasters used the idiom of the day. Anyway,
Okay, thank
yeah,
you. I will
so
improve. Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
it used.
It's my first
Anyway,
actually. Okay,
yeah, thank you. It was a very detailed report. Thank you so much, Toastmaster
thank you.
Mohana Sundaram. Let me call upon Toastmaster Vikram, the grammarian, for the grammarian's report.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aniket. Sorry, Toastmaster Varghese. So let me provide my grammarian report. As a grammarian today, actually, I had an opportunity to listen to all your speeches and look at the uh, good grammatical usages as well as improvement areas. So I have listed a few of them, though I think noticing everything in the meeting was little tedious for me because I was playing Toastmaster of the Day role as well. But whatever I could see, whatever I could hear in the given time, I have noted it down here. So the coming to the speakers, so whomever I have highlighted as green here are great speakers. Starting from Toastmaster Mayuri, distinguished Toastmaster Mayuri and Toastmaster Gauri, Toastmaster Mohana Sundaram, Toastmaster Varghese, Toastmaster Mantesh, Toastmaster Amruta. The reason I have highlighted your names as green here is I can see the confidence whenever you are on stage. Because what is most important in this kind of Toastmasters meeting is the confidence that we carry, right? When you're speaking, the more you speak, the more you are on the stage, you have to show that confidence and the way of you expressing your thought and articulating it. That was flawless. So I felt distinguished Toastmaster Mayuri, I think no words to say about how I felt whenever she was on stage. She was inspiring me. She was creating the impact. Every word she attempted to say, be it in the beginning, about when she introduced herself till the time she was there in the meeting, she presented the evaluation report. I was feeling inspired. All of us were thinking, okay, what is she going to say next? And some of the good usages, though she has said many words, I have noted down a few nice words which you all can carry forward in your upcoming meetings. Articulator. While giving the evaluation report, I think she used this word articulator, and then she used this word largely as an adjective, right? Your speech largely was speaking about your first experience. So she used that word largely in a very nice manner. And then spot on. This word I constantly heard her, whatever evaluation she provided had that nice word spot on. And essentially, sideline. So she said that the basic crux of the speech, the reason I chose you got sidelined the moment she uh, started talking about her experiences and then prioritized episode. And when she concluded, she said that the speaker had given her speech fantastically well. So all these are the good usages from Mayuri's speech. And then coming to Toastmaster Gauri, yet another wonderful speaker. When she introduced the speech objective, she was really good. It was very clear, and the message that Aniket is going to talk about leadership style was very clear. And then when she gave the evaluation, so the one thing I noticed about Gauri is even if there was audio issues, I was getting distracted because as a moderator, I was thinking, how can I fix this? So I couldn't hear the entire speech. Whether I should interrupt the speaker, I was in a dilemma. In fact, whether I should ask the speaker to stop speaking or should I ask him to continue. I don't want him to feel bad as well. But she said that I want to go forward with the evaluation. That shows the spirit of evaluating the speech. And nice usages are like glitches, being nervous, confident, fumble, pitch. So all these are the words which I carried forward from her evaluation. Coming to Toastmaster Mohan Sundaram, I think he joined very recently, but the way he has taken forward all these meetings very seriously. In the beginning, he mentioned this listening skills, which grabbed my attention. And whenever he was on stage, he was confident and he was able to put his thoughts forward. Though I see Toastmaster Mona Sundaram can speak more, he was not having an opportunity to take the table topics, but still I felt his listening skills are really, really well because he noticed that arms and all those words very meticulously. I can see that I have used a lot of R's, you knows when he provided the report. That way, I felt his listening skills are amazing. And coming to Toastmaster Varghese, no words to say again. As a general evaluator, he rocked. And the word I saw that he used is meticulously. And when Mayuri was there on the stage, and when she left, I think he very well made sure that he made sure that the Mayuri's presence, added value to this event by thanking her at the end, which must have made her day, right? When a general evaluator says those words, by when a speaker, when an evaluator leaves, she naturally feels good. So that is something I noticed in Varghese speech today, and which is really a good attire as well. And he also used new words. I cannot recall it, but I constantly saw that you are trying to bring some new words whenever you are coming on the stage, and I totally welcome that. Now coming to Toastmaster Mantesh, I made you as green today because for the first time you took up the role as a table topic master and you did justice to that role. Though I felt you can be more vocal, you can be more engaging, but still you drove that table topic section really well by the topics that you have chosen. One thing I thought of giving as an improvement point for you is tone. So when you're starting your giving, when you're starting your speech, you start with a tone, and then over time you are reducing the tone. So you can stay on the same tone because that shows that the speaker, constantly speaking, he's confident, and you are to the point, right? So when you're talking in the same tone, that means that you are confident. So next time when you are coming on any such shows, make sure that you are not at the towards the end going feeble on your tone. You have to continue the same tone. If you do that change, I think you are going to rock in whichever role you will come next. And coming to Toastmaster Aniket, today I did not make him as a green. The reason is I couldn't hear the audio properly, but otherwise he is a very good speaker as well. And one improvement area which I suggest for Aniket is besides your grammar, I see that you can add some emotions whenever you are on the stage. You can smile more, and you can, as Gauri also said, you can maintain some eye contact and be more engaging and asking questions in the beginning. And that way, I feel you will become a great speaker in very soon. And coming to Timer Deepak is again flawless. He explained his role, but I still see Deepak can talk continuously. I think at some point when you're introducing the timer role, you can add some engaged audience by saying how important the time is, and you can add some phrases. That way, even though the timer role is very what to say, like you will be called by evaluator at the end, but you still can make a mark that you are a timer when you introduce yourself with some punchy, uh, quotes, how important time is, because you are the very important role player among all of us, right? So timer is the most important role player. So you can do some punch, quotes in the beginning. And coming to our guest Gayatri, she was the first timer, and still she took up a table topic. She introduced herself very well, and I liked the way she was very the spirit of taking part in an event like this. When somebody told her about the Toastmasters, and yeah, you can improve if you join continuously this kind of meetings. You will become a confident speaker. Yes, Gayatri. And coming to our speaker, Toastmaster Amrita, she had a wonderful speech today, and I noticed that she was very confident, and that's the reason I had made her a green. And she's a great speaker. And a lot of evaluation feedback, I think, has been given by our evaluator Mayuri. So I'll move forward with the next speaker, Arun. Arun has a table topic speaker, took the topic very well, and he spoke about where he will go visit tomorrow. When he was asked as a vacation which place he will visit, I think he had an idea that okay, let me use AI to use that to choose which place I will go. So that way, I feel you are confident when you're taking the table topics. So that shows you're improving on your communication. Still, I feel I did not make you green because I did not hear you more. You spoke for 1 minute, and what I felt is you have 2 minutes time. You can still talk for 2 minutes and make your voice heard. Because the more you speak, right, the more you become confident, and the more you express yourself, right, that's when you start becoming a public speaker. So when there is a time given for you to talk for 2 minutes, seize that opportunity and speak for the entire duration. That way, I will be able to also see what are the good usages and where you can improve and everything. Coming to Shaker, I think you're a guest. Still, I think one important thing I heard from your speech is continuous learnings. In life, you said that continuous learnings are important, and yes, that is really amazing takeaway from your speech. So coming to the word of the day and idiom of the day, I did not see much usages today, but I still felt Mayuri used Gauri and Varghese and myself used the word of the day. And then I found Master Mohan and Varghese using and myself using the idiom of the day. So the idea of giving this word of the day and idiom of the day is that it improves your vocabulary, right? Whenever you are giving a speech or whenever you are talking to someone in a conversation, if you use such idiom of the day and word of the day, it makes the audience engaged. They will be able to, if you see the Toastmaster Mayuri when she was talking, she was using a lot of words very easily. How it happens? Because over time she has built that vocabulary, right? She has a dictionary in her mind right now, and it will happen out of practice. So whenever we are giving this word of the day and idiom of the day, try using it in your speeches at least during the meeting, and after that you can use any number of times so that it improves your vocabulary over time. So with that, I hand over the stage back to our general evaluator, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vikram, for that detailed report. Thank you. And now let me call upon the last final role taker, Toastmaster Deepak. Please present timer's report.
Yeah, thank you. And coming to the timing, my role, actually, I am sorry for inconvenience at starting. And I would like to congratulate speakers today. And for prepared speeches, Toastmaster Amrita took 5 minutes 25 seconds, and Toastmaster Aniket took 7 minutes 15 seconds, and both are qualified. And for table topic section, table topic speaker 1 Arun took 1 minute 15 seconds. Table topic speaker 2 Sri Gauri took 2 minutes 10 seconds, and Toastmaster Gayatri 30 seconds. Actually, she is a newcomer, and I would like to congratulate her because it's her first time. And for Toastmaster Varghese took 2 minutes 20 seconds, and Toastmaster Mayuri took 2 minutes 22 seconds, and Toastmaster Shekhar took 1 minute 10 seconds, and finally Toastmaster Vikram took 2 minutes 25 seconds. And everyone is qualified, and she is a guest. So I would like to congratulate. And for coming to evaluation section, distinguished Toastmaster Mayuri took 3 minutes 27 seconds, and Toastmaster Sri Gauri took 3 minutes 20 seconds. And I would like to congratulate them also too. And it's my first meeting to attend Sattvic Toastmasters, and I am glad I am attending. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Deepak, for that again thorough report. Now, ladies and gentlemen, all the reports. Is there someone else to call? That's it, no?
We are done, sir. All the
Yeah.
reports are
Thank you. All the reports. Yeah, thank you so much. So now all the reports have been had from our quality role takers. Now it's my time to evaluate the entire meeting. I mean to reflect on the overall proceedings and provide feedback and acknowledge the efforts of everyone who participated today. So let me begin from the starting. Sergeant at Arms, even though we could not begin the meeting on time, it's still a good thing that we just late for only 5 minutes. And Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Aniket set the right tone for the meeting. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aniket, for that. And a very good script and a very good way of delivering the introduction and a small humble suggestion for you, Toastmaster Aniket. Please keep a small smile. I mean, a small smile can add value and color to your intro. Keep this in your mind. That's only humble suggestion. And coming to then Toastmaster of the day, I'll get back this later on the final stage. But the presidential role of Toastmaster Vikram, that was meticulous. You made the people, the guest feel at home. You interacted with them in a very friendly way. That is another plus point I want to note. No suggestions here with. And coming to the speakers, let me go to Amrita Toastmaster Amrita. It was a very very good speech, I can say, because very good script, good way of delivering. As her evaluator mentioned, those things are the only suggestions. I totally agree with your evaluator. A humble suggestion from my side as well. You haven't utilized your time. It's very important because you just crossed 5 minutes. At least you need to make your speech in such a way at least it reach 7 minutes. Use maximum time. This can really help you to improve in your life. And that's the only humble suggestion from my side. And Toastmaster Mayuri, no suggestions at all because I really appreciate your way of moreover the table topic speech that was meticulous. We need to keep listening that speech time and again. Very good, because we all want to become leaders. That was a very good speech. And then coming to the speaker number two, Toastmaster Aniket, very good script, well delivery. There was good confidence. And next time, only suggestion is please connect take care of your audio next time, and that will help us to consume your speech in a proper way. Because it was really, annoying sometimes. That word is a little bit rude, but it is annoying that we are sitting and we are trying our level best, but not to not to grasp anything. So that was the only humble suggestion. And to speaker evaluator number Toastmaster Gauri, nothing here also from my side. It was a very good evaluation because today's I can say the stars were both the evaluators. Meticulous, yeah. We really learned a lot from Toastmaster Mayuri and Toastmaster Gauri. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gauri. And coming to the counter, Toastmaster Mohana Sundaram, and you don't feel like beginning. You just step into the Toastmasters arena because you are delivering and briefing your accountant's role as a seasoned Toastmaster. Maybe we are all same people, middle-aged people. You and me all are. That's why you gain that experience how to handle the situations because life experience is more than anything else. That's what I believe. So that experience you got it. So just nurture it. I see a very good all the qualities you have to become a very good public speaker. Keep it up. And a humble suggestion next time. You don't have to concentrate on idiom of the day and word of the day because that, as you see, that it's the duty of grammarian. Grammarian will mention that as you have seen that one. That's only humble suggestion.
Thank you.
Grammarian's briefing, audience interaction, that was really good to say. In your briefing, your audience interaction was nice, and your presentation of Excel sheet, that was another plus point I want to say. And you evaluated, I can say, member to member. That was a really good thing. And again, a humble suggestion to you: take care of the timing a little bit of exceeding the time limit. That's the only thing I can add. And that was really good. Timer Toastmaster Deepak, you also did a wonderful job of keeping the timing and indicating the timing criteria and the showing the time by showing the green, yellow, and red cards. Thank you, Toastmaster Deepak. And coming to apart from this table topic master, that what are topics, very good topics you have given, because normally what I do, I just concentrate on certain topics and I make all the questions topics so based on that one. But you just prepare the topic from all the departments, I can say. Because one time you asked about if you want to travel somewhere, where you would go. And another thing if you want to become prime minister, so that was really amazing, really good. I like the way of your and presenting the topics as well, because repeated twice, same like how you do in evaluation. Sorry, table topic contest. That is really good. It's better we not to repeat more than 2 times. So this can really help us to prepare ourselves for the contest as well. So only 2 times, that was good. No suggestion from my side, Toastmaster Mahandesh. Nothing there. Keep it up. If you want me to give a suggestion, as a humble suggestion is that when the table topic speaker finish the speech, you can take at least 10 seconds to give a feedback to him. I think Toastmasters, I mean, it says in our book, in our rule book, you can take some 5 to 10 seconds to give a small feedback on their speech. That way you can convince the speaker that you were listening properly. That is only one humble suggestion I can give you. Apart from that one, nothing. And I want to give some common suggestions. The first thing is about the timer. I don't think we need to uh, spotlight the cards. This is what I believe. Spotlight, because especially speaker segment, I believe, is the highlight of every Toastmasters meeting. So we need to give credit to the speakers. So when speaker deliver the speech, I always suggest to spotlight the speaker, and spotlight, if you want to spotlight the timer, you can. There is nothing wrong in that one, but normally timer can display by sitting there itself, and otherwise you can do one thing: spotlight the timer and speaker. Because Toastmaster Deepak, if you share the screen, Toastmaster Vikram cannot spotlight anyone. So sharing the screen, I don't recommend. This is a general thing I want to mention. Spotlight both of them. That's a better way of. I think its timing is running out. And the second thing is, before we begin the meeting, Toastmaster Vikram, a small thing I want to mention here with. Because when the people are joining, it's better we not to ask them, "Are you the timer?" That's a humble suggestion from my side, because we know, because we have the agenda, so we know who is the timer. Maybe the timer today, because in the list is someone else I mentioned. Maybe because of that one, it's okay for that one. But in the future meetings, if the person who's in the agenda is the same as timer, then I don't think it's we required to ask them that, "Are you the timer?" I don't think. So that's all about my evaluation. Here I summarize. Before I finish giving the stage back to Toastmaster of the day, let me congratulate everyone, because the preparation and the excitement was very evident in every role player's execution. That was really good, and keep it up, and see you in the future meetings. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vikram, for the final closure.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Varghese, for that wonderful general evaluation, and all the tag team role players. You have done a tremendous job of helping the teacher, or helping the Toastmasters understand their timing and as well as their communication. As a grammarian, even I have been participating in that tag team. So it's our privilege to help our fellow Toastmasters to improve on their communication, right? So this tag team and the general evaluators are here to improve our communication. So in fact, if they can also take up role as speakers, but they have volunteered to uh, make sure that others are improving on their communication. And on that line, I really want to give a big round of applause to our tag team role players today. And sooner or later, I would like to see Toastmaster Varghese, you giving speech on our club, and Toastmaster Mona Sundaram, I want you as a speaker. Mantesh, I would like to hear you all as speakers, prepared speeches for 5 minutes, right? Because if you look at the effort we are putting in evaluating, right, it is tremendous, right? They are giving very good feedbacks. Today, Amrita would have felt it, right? How she can improve on her speech. The moment we are on the stage for a longer duration, that's when we can evaluate your body language, your entire grammar, your speech, the way you can improve everything. Table topics is like a very 2 minute speech. It's an on the spot speech. Though it actually tests your presence of mind, but it is a prepared speeches which actually refines you as a true speaker, right? So I think all of us should go there and try to give a speech in our club, because I'm seeing in the last few weeks the number of speakers have reduced. Whenever I'm posting a message, I'm not hearing that somebody from our club wants to come forward and give you a speech, even though today Toastmaster Aniket had volunteered, or even he has come forward to give his speech. But I would want more members to be ready with your speeches and take up the speaker slots, because in the next few months, you're going to have the humorous speech contest again, right? And the evaluation contest. Don't miss that opportunity. If you finish level 1 and level 2, you will be qualified to attempt those contests. Don't miss those contests. That is my humble suggestion to you all, because these contests really, really make you a refined speaker. The moment you get onto the contest stage, when you compete with other speakers, that's when you know where you stand. So until the time you are into the completing level 2, you won't have the opportunity to enter the contest. So all the new Toastmasters, please start preparing for your level 1, level 2 speeches and try to complete it in the next few weeks or months, so that we can see more number of speakers coming forward for our area contests, division contests. Like yesterday also, I was attending another Toastmasters meeting where I met a district world champion, Sengupta, right? So he was also there on that meeting. And looking at him, I was thinking, when am I going to become a world champion? So all of us should have a goal like this, right? So that we can proceed forward in our life. So I request all of you to be ready, and thank you, Amrita, for volunteering to our club today and giving your speech. That was really amazing. So with that, I would like to uh, conclude this meeting. We will not have polls for today in the interest of time. So thank you so much, everyone, for participating today. And let me hand over the stage back to our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Aniket.
Yeah, thank you to everyone who attended the meeting. So, yeah, I hope the guests and all the members found the meeting as enjoyable and a good learning experience. So, I would request everyone to keep attending the meetings and keep taking roles. So, with this, I would conclude the meeting.